Hi there, my name is Sloane Woodard, and this is my family life story. In 1994, my parents, Jeff and Natalie Woodard, were married. By 1996, I was born, and in 1999, my baby sister Abby was born. Prior to my parents' marriage, my mom had a son and had been married and divorced. Growing up, my siblings and I were very close, even though there was a large gap in age between us. In elementary school, we were all very involved in church, sports, and extracurricular activities. My sister and I went to private schools our entire lives, but my brother went to public schools and chose to put all of his eggs in one basket, and he only played baseball and football. Because our parents were married and his parents were divorced, his childhood looked much different from mine and my sister's. By the time middle school rolled around, my brother was living with his father full-time, and we rarely saw him. From then on, it was me, my mom, my dad, my sister, and that was it. During this time, I saw what a healthy marriage looked like. My parents set a wonderful example for my sister and I to follow. They chose to put God first, and they worked hard in order to provide for us and keep a healthy relationship. By the time I reached high school, life was pretty smooth sailing. Then the unexpected happened. The summer right after my 8th grade year, before I went to high school, my mom's sister passed away, and her 3 children came to live with us. You could say that life literally changed overnight. It was extremely difficult for my sister and I to have to share our parents and adjust to 3 more younger siblings, but we made it work. During this time, I really saw what my parents were about. They had a common goal and desire, and that was to build a healthy relationship and family, and that's what they chose to show my cousins as well. My parents also thrived because my mom confided in my father because he brought her stability, security, and a healthy home, all of which she didn't have in her first marriage. So as time went by, family situation became more and more normal. However, it did not make it much easier. My sister and I struggled in our relationships with our parents, but we learned a lot from them, even during those tough times. After graduating high school in 2014, I went to play basketball and softball at Tennessee Temple University, where I ended up meeting my boyfriend of 4 years. I ended up playing there for a year and majoring in psychology before the school shut down due to lack of funds. After that year, my boyfriend and I transferred to Chattanooga State, where we both stopped playing ball and chose to pursue our degrees and work. I began working for a program called YCAP, where I have been ever since. And when I finished at Chattanooga State, my boyfriend and I both then transferred to UTC, where we are currently seniors and will graduate next May. I ended up changing my major to Child and Family Studies after I got my job at YCAP, just due to the fact that Child and Family Studies was everything I wanted to do. My boyfriend, however, kept the same major, which was business management. I'm still working for the same program and have obviously been since I started 3 years ago, but I've been recently promoted to program director, and that has been a huge step for me in every way, shape, or form. My parents' marriage taught me a lot over the years and has been an amazing example for me to follow. My boyfriend and I look up to my parents for godly marriage advice, and we want our future marriage to mirror theirs. We desire for our marriage to grow every day, and we want to set an example for our future children, just as my parents did for my sister and I. I still currently live at home with my parents and my sister, and only one of my aunt's children still live with us. But by this time next year, I hope to be graduated, married, and starting a family of my own. Thanks for listening.